Did you know that more than 200 people have disappeared inside the Bermuda Triangle without explanation until today? And you won't believe how it all happened at the end. For centuries, this stretch of ocean has haunted sailors, pilots, and explorers, swallowing ships and planes whole, leaving behind only whispers and terrifying legends. What dark secret does this enigmatic region guard? Is it a scientific anomaly, a portal to another dimension, or something far more sinister? We're about to dive deep into the heart of one of Earth's most enduring mysteries. From ancient mariners' fears to modern-day technological failures, we'll uncover the facts, confront the theories, and journey into the chilling unknown. One of these cases, a seemingly ordinary disappearance, hides a clue that could change everything we thought we knew about this infamous area. But we'll get to that later. Prepare to question everything you believe as we embark on a thrilling exploration of the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle, a vast, ill-defined expanse of ocean in the western part of the North Atlantic, is typically understood to be bordered by 3 points: Miami, Florida, the island of Bermuda, and San Juan, Puerto Rico. This isn't a small puddle. It's a massive area covering about 500,000 square miles of open sea. Imagine an area roughly the size of the entire Caribbean, teeming with vital shipping lanes and flight paths. For generations, this region has been a focal point of baffling incidents where vessels and aircraft have vanished without a trace, leaving no wreckage, no distress calls, and no survivors. The sheer volume of disappearances, often occurring under seemingly calm conditions, defies conventional explanation. What makes this particular stretch of ocean so uniquely dangerous? Is it the deep trenches, the unpredictable currents, or something else entirely? Many ships have simply sailed into oblivion, never to be seen or heard from again. Planes have dropped off radar screens, their pilots' last words echoing with confusion or terror before silence takes over. These aren't just isolated incidents. They form a pattern, a disturbing mosaic of loss that points to an unknown force at play. The enigma of the Bermuda Triangle isn't just about what's gone missing, it's about what remains. The questions, the fear, and the lingering sense that humanity is still utterly at the mercy of forces it cannot comprehend. Among the hundreds of mysteries, some cases stand out, etched into the annals of unexplained phenomena. Perhaps the most famous is Flight 19. On December 5, 1945, 5 U.S. Navy torpedo bombers took off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, for a routine training mission. Suddenly, the flight leader reported compass malfunctions and disorientation. Their chilling final radio transmissions hinted at a bizarre reality: we don't know which way is west. Everything is wrong, strange. We can't be sure of any direction. Even the ocean doesn't look as it should. A rescue plane sent to find them also vanished. All 14 men from Flight 19 and the 13 men from the rescue aircraft were never found. Then there's the USS Cyclops. In March 1918, this massive U.S. Navy collier, carrying over 300 crew and a cargo of manganese ore, departed Barbados bound for Baltimore. She never arrived. Despite extensive searches, not a single piece of debris, not a single life raft, was ever found. It was as if a vessel larger than a football field and all its occupants had simply ceased to exist. And the Witchcraft yacht, a 23-foot cabin cruiser that vanished off Miami in December 1967. Its owner, Don Burek, called the Coast Guard, reporting he'd hit something but was only 1 mile from shore. He said he needed a tow. When the Coast Guard arrived just 19 minutes later, there was nothing. No boat, no Burek, no sign of what happened. These are not just tales. They are real incidents, leaving behind families haunted by questions and an ocean that refuses to give up its secrets. For decades, experts have grappled with explanations, both scientific and speculative. On the scientific front, theories abound. Some point to magnetic anomalies. The Bermuda Triangle is one of only 2 places on Earth where a compass points to true north rather than magnetic north. Could this disorientation confuse navigation systems and pilots? Others suggest rogue waves, monstrous walls of water that can capsize even large ships in an instant, or powerful sudden storms like hurricanes and waterspouts that brew rapidly in this region's volatile climate. Perhaps the most compelling scientific theory involves methane gas eruptions. Massive pockets of methane hydrates exist beneath the seafloor. If these pockets rupture, they could release huge bubbles of gas that rise to the surface, drastically reducing water density and causing ships to sink instantly, or disrupting aircraft engines if they fly through the plume. But what about the more unconventional explanations? Many believers propose supernatural forces. Could it be a portal to another dimension or a time warp, briefly opening and swallowing anything that passes through? Some even link the disappearances to the legendary lost city of Atlantis, suggesting an ancient energy source beneath the waves is somehow interfering with modern technology. Or perhaps, as some wilder theories suggest, extraterrestrial visitors are responsible, using the triangle as a staging ground for their own mysterious purposes. The line between science and science fiction often blurs here, testament to the utter baffling nature of these events. But sometimes, the most profound answers lie in the most subtle details. Let's fast forward to 2009. A small, private plane, a single-engine Cessna carrying 2 passengers and a pilot, was making a routine flight from Puerto Rico to Florida. The weather was clear, the flight plan uneventful. Then, halfway across the triangle, air traffic control lost contact. Just like so many before it, the plane vanished without a trace. Investigators launched an extensive search, but after weeks, they found nothing. It was cataloged as just another tragic casualty of the triangle's mysteries. Years passed, the case went cold, fading into the archives of the unexplained, until, almost 7 years later, a deep-sea salvage operation, working completely unrelated to the original search, made an astonishing discovery in a remote, deep-water trench. Wreckage from a small aircraft, perfectly preserved by the crushing pressure and darkness of the abyss. And among the recovered debris, miraculously, was the plane's black box flight recorder, its data intact. At first, investigators thought it was just another tragedy, a confirmation of the plane's watery grave, till they discovered what was recorded in the final seconds. The air in the room grew heavy as the audio was played back. The sounds of a normal flight, engine hum, radio chatter, then a sudden jarring static burst. The final recording from that black box sent shivers down the spines of everyone who heard it. After the static, there was a sudden, distinct magnetic pulse, a burst of energy unlike anything recorded before. And then, the pilot's voice, not screaming, not in panic, but in a tone of utter bewilderment and dread. Clear as day, everything just disappeared. Not we're disappearing, but everything just disappeared. What did he mean? The instruments? The sky? The very fabric of reality around him? It suggests that the environment itself, the visual, tangible world, simply ceased to exist for those aboard. This wasn't an equipment failure, a storm, or a sudden plunge. It was as if their world was instantaneously overwritten by nothing. This chilling recording, coupled with the unusual magnetic signature, paints a picture far more complex than simple scientific explanations. Perhaps the Bermuda Triangle isn't hiding the truth, maybe it's erasing it. It's not a place that causes things to vanish, but a place where things cease to be. A profound, terrifying void that doesn't just take objects and lives, but the very essence of their existence. It leaves us with the unsettling thought: what else has it erased that we can no longer even remember was there? Thank you for joining us on this mysterious journey into the heart of the Bermuda Triangle. If you found this exploration as fascinating and chilling as we did, please hit that like button, share this video with fellow mystery enthusiasts, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the unexplained. We love hearing your thoughts and theories, so drop a comment below. What do you believe is truly happening in the Bermuda Triangle?